So we started actually before the artists began their work. We had our own staff emailing as many different community groups that we identified, contact to set up an in-person meeting. We would often do a tea and chats active listening session as well, which is meeting up, bringing tea, biscuits and an open mind and a few questions to try and learn more about who they are, what they make of their local area, what they might like to see, and different ways where their cultural life could be enhanced.
So I'm the artist for the Creative Residency in Sports and Recreation Centres, and I'm at Irishtown. We've been lucky to have the use of this room on this particular slot on a Friday morning, but it was really to encourage people to take part in creative sessions, or the idea of running a focus session here, either using watercolour or charcoal or collage, was just to offer people tasters for things to see, would they like more to happen in that way, or would they, what would they like? So I suppose it was creating a space for conversation and a kind of coming together, just sharing time together,
Today I was invited to do some collage, so just to create and use your imagination. So I have the opportunity to learn some techniques to use color paper and use the scissors and pencils, and then it's the feeling to do something, and then when you look at that's finished, and then you say, oh, I did, and then with your hands it's more unique, it's more special. So I really like to paint or use the papers or shape something, or even do origamis or things like that, yeah. It brings me to the past, it makes me to relax and use my imagination. It's a safe place just to relax and meet different people, so yeah.
What drives me as an artist is why people do things, and what helps them keep motivated, what gives them resilience, And I think some of the things that have happened with the gym users is wanting to learn about why exercise was important to them, what it meant to them. So we've been having a number of written responses to the question about how does exercise make you feel, does it change your mood or your outlook? And we've been getting back some amazing responses, they're really moving and life-affirming. And so I suppose the challenge with that is what do we then do with that?
Like that role of the artist can be to connect up two people who don't even know they're connected. They're doing the same thing, or they're doing similar things, and maybe they mightn't say a motivational thing directly to each other, but their actions of coming in are a boost to people who want to stay going. So Sharon worked with those responses to the comment box in the gym and picked out some key phrases and wanted to put those up in the centre as a way to, I suppose, expressions that would be motivating for other people or relatable for other people in the centre. So they're anonymous words from people who are reflecting on their exercise and their health in a way that maybe they can help other people who are coming in to do the same thing. And it's people helping other people, but done through a little bit of an indirect way, if you will.
No, I think it looks fantastic. It really suits the space, and hopefully it'll act as a bit of encouragement and motivation for the users of the room. Yeah, no, I mean, it's been an interesting challenge, I think. Having something, to finish off that brings the voices of users of the centre back echoed on the wall is really quite a fitting thing, I think. Yeah, and I like the language of the words as well. I think it suits and kind of spells out for the users.